Hi guys, thanks for joining me today for this special edition of SeniorShape. Want to take this opportunity, so excited to thank all my fans, all my subscribers. We made 100,000 subscribers. Really excited to show you my special plaque, my silver play button from YouTube, just awarding me for the channel and the 100,000 subscribers. So I could not have done it without all of you and all your support. I can't wait to see what's next and what else we can do together. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. Just again, really exciting opportunity. Let's also do a quick Q&A from all your guys' questions. Personal questions, questions about health and fitness, and then we will wrap it up at the end with a fun giveaway. So just to start, you guys asked a lot of questions about me. Am I married? Do I have kids? Where do I live? How would I get into senior fitness? So I have my little cheat sheet here. I am 45 years old, and yes, I am married. And I have two girls, about pre-teenage years, that keep me extremely busy. So I was never a professional dancer. Thank you so much. That means a lot that you guys actually thought that I was. I was that little girl growing up that took 5 days of dance classes, 2-3 hours a day. So my background has always been in dance. I used to also ride horses. It's just always been a love of mine. And I have always been a little bit shy, kind of an introvert. And so that was a way for me to express myself through dance. So what else? Again, not a professional dancer by any means, never was. I did want to be a rockette. So growing up, at the time I was too tall. They have since extended the height requirement, but I did always want to be a rockette. So you never know, maybe one of these days we'll have a senior version, right? And we can put one together. So I got my start in fitness exactly 10 years ago. I went into a barre studio. So if you guys know, I do barre routines as well, which is a combination of Pilates, a little bit of yoga, and ballet. So it's really long, lengthening the muscles, elongating the muscles. And I think because of my dance background, it felt right. I was only able to go, 1 day a week, but even just doing that, I saw changes in my body. So I think that's some advice to you, is finding what works for you. So one of your questions was, what's my favorite workout? And the answer would be barre. Again, I've just been doing that for 10 years. And then, aerobics here and there, kickboxing classes I always took and enjoyed. Again, I think because of my dance background, I always really enjoyed group fitness activities. So that's how I got into fitness. Once I was able to take more barre classes, really got involved with the studio, I then got my fitness certification. After I had that for a couple of years and was teaching at the studio, also started at the YMCA and a few other places here and there, my local community center, I decided I wanted to focus in on seniors. And the reason why, it's a huge growing population. I think seniors are often forgotten, and I think I saw a lot of what was out there, what people were doing. I thought it was boring. I didn't think it was motivating. I think it's important to stimulate the mind, and it is just as important, if not more important, for seniors to be physically fit, right? If we don't use it, we lose it. And once I got into my studies with my senior certification, I began to teach senior classes. Taught senior classes, again, several different locations for several years, and then the pandemic hit. So that is how SeniorShape came along. I was really worried about my seniors. It was their only outlet. A lot of times was coming to class. I was afraid they didn't know what to do by themselves if someone wasn't guiding them, or worried for their safety, maybe doing some of the wrong movements. So my husband at the time said, "You need to start a YouTube channel." And I said, absolutely no way. If you had told me, a couple of years ago that I would have had a YouTube channel, I would have told you that you were crazy. But he persisted, and I researched more, and I thought, okay, I think I can do better. I think I can bring something that is of higher quality maybe that is more engaging. And here we are. So I would actually like to take the opportunity to introduce my husband, Mike, because he is just as much as part of SeniorShape as I am. So you have him to thank because it was absolutely his idea. Don't go anywhere. His idea. Mike is responsible for building the studio. Mike is responsible for all the camera work. He sets up all the lighting. He knows exactly what to get. He is an extremely brilliant and creative mind. Again, none of this would happen without him. And most importantly, he does all the editing. So he spends hours, just as much as I do, with this channel. He has a full-time job as well. And then we also have several little side projects that we also do together. So this is not our full-time jobs, and it is a lot of work. So you guys always thank me all the time, but it is just as much his channel and hard work. So again, that's my husband, Mike. It's unbelievable what he does. He makes me look good. I can never do what he does. The editing, what he does, it's brilliant. Okay, what else? Okay, so you guys ask a lot about shooting the videos, how often I shoot. We shoot, we film the videos at least 2 at a time, with the exception of the 10-minute series videos. We will do those all in a row. So because it takes an extreme amount of time, setting up our studio, again with the lighting, getting ready myself and whatnot, choreography takes a long time as well. So each video is a minimum of 5 hours of work. So it's a lot of work. We again shoot at least 2 at a time. We'll try to shoot every week, but then that gives us, since I only post about 1 video a week, that gives us some time if I get sick or if we're out of town or for vacation. So we'll often have a few videos ready to go on the back burner. So again, it's a lot of work, both on both parts. Everyone involves within the party for the shooting. So it also takes several hours responding to you guys, which I think is really important. And thank you for saying thank you for responding. If you guys are taking the time to respond, then you deserve a response back. And that's how I get to know a little bit about you guys and what you're looking for and what you like. So keep commenting for sure. Someone asked if I would ever have a paid subscription. And the answer to that is no. I think it's really important to continue to offer the videos for free for everybody, for access. I think it's important to keep moving, and I would hate to hinder that for anybody if they can't afford or don't have the means to pay for a subscription. So I really hope to continue to bring you guys the videos for free. So I do get paid. People ask how I get paid, and I get paid through YouTube AdSense or Google AdSense. It's not much. It's, maybe half a cent per view, sometimes not even. So I really appreciate those of you that ask how you can contribute. There is the Super Thanks button, which is located on the bottom of the screen next to the like or the thumbs up button, or there's a few over you can save and it says Super Thanks. YouTube takes a portion of that as well, but it goes into that account. So I truly appreciate your guys' support with that. And then I also have people that will contribute through Venmo or PayPal, and that information is in the About section on my channel. So similar to navigating the channel, a lot of questions on how to find the workouts. So my answer to this is playlists. You guys might just need to educate yourselves and spend 5 minutes on YouTube figuring out how this works. So I make my playlists, and we have 166 videos right now that are organized by strength, by bar, by Pilates, standing workouts, 10-minute workouts, so you can easily find them through there. Now you are also able to create your own playlist. So if you have your favorites, you're just gonna move all of your favorites, save them into your own playlist for easy access, and that can be changed at any time. So go ahead and play around with that. Maybe even search on YouTube how to create a playlist, and that might give you a little bit more guidance as far as that goes. So speaking a little bit about the workouts, the strength and cardio workouts. So again, going back to the playlist, you can also hit watch later, and that would also save the workouts. So a lot of questions again about strength and cardio. How much should you do of each? Do you need rest days? So ultimately, it is listening to your own body, right? It is not the same answer for everybody. As I frequently say, you do you. So yes, everybody needs a blend of strength and cardio, but that's going to be different for everybody. So ideally, you would want to strength train 2 to 3 times a week. And within that strength training, some you would want lower reps with a heavier weight, and then some you would want higher repetitions with a lighter weight. I do my own weekly playlist for you guys just so you're getting a good variety, because though strength is important, flexibility is just as important as well. You really want to have a balanced body. You can also plateau or not see any other changes if you're doing the same workout or the same type of workout over and over again. So personally, yes, I make the videos for you guys. I still take bar classes myself. I do my own exercises, but I listen to my body. If I have a heavy strength training day, one day, and then my body needs a rest the next day, if I'm sore, or maybe I will do some gentle Pilates that involves more stretching. And then a couple of days might go by and gosh, I really need some more cardio. I might go for a run or a fast walk and then add on some abdominals. I don't even plan my own workouts a week ahead of time because I like to listen to my body, what it's telling me. We don't always feel the same every day. It's a matter of listening to your body, what it needs, and when. So it is important to mix it up for sure. And not everybody's gonna do the bar routines, and not everybody's gonna do the Pilates routines, and that's fine. My mom does my workouts, but all she does are the Pilates, and she golfs and she has her other activities. But again, it's finding what works best for you. So that is my advice. I know it's a little vague. I know it's very broad, and I can't, as much as I would love to, help you all individually. It's beyond my scope of practice. I can't always tell you because I don't know you personally, and I'm not a doctor for your individual health needs. Listen to your body. If you can't do squats, you just go as low as you can, right? There's days that my knees and my joints hurt as well. I listen to my body. I do what feels right for me that day. So I would encourage you guys to do what is right for you that day as well. So, and ultimately that is a nice range. That is a big mix of all different kinds of exercises. That's why I do so many on my channel, because they all have their own benefits and they're all extremely important. So that's what I will say about that. And also, guys, the belly fat questions. So just like there is not a magic pill, there's not a magic exercise for belly fat. Whether it's postmenopausal or not, you cannot spot treat an area. I know it's frustrating. As we grow older, we lose muscle mass after the age of 30. Because we're losing the muscle mass, our metabolism will slow down. And naturally, if we don't have the estrogen that comes with menopause as well, we tend to put on a little more weight. And it does tend to come around the midsection. So I would recommend reducing your sugar, reducing alcohol if you're drinking alcohol. Even as a fitness instructor, I would tell you it is easier to lose weight through diet than it is through exercise. So ideally, let's do both. You can do all of the crunches, the sit-ups, the abdominal exercises in the world, and it is not going to get rid of belly fat, right? That's going to tone the muscles underneath. You're going to have a great strong core, which is so important, which I always talk about, and the importance of strong cores. But again, all that in the world is not going to reduce the belly fat. So what you want to do is increase the cardio to burn the calories, and strength training. Heavier weight strength training is going to build the muscle mass back up and help with the bone density as well. Once you have more muscle mass, your metabolism is higher. You are naturally burning more calories even at a resting state. The larger your muscles are, the larger muscle mass that you have. So again, that's why the different forms of exercise are so important. So don't fall for the clickbait for the other videos that you will see on YouTube that says reduce belly fat with this 10-minute workout. It's just clickbait, guys, and that means they want the view. They're trying to get you to click on it for the magic that does not exist. So stick with what you're doing, right? Increase the cardio if you need to. Watch the diet. And continue building the muscles for sure. Lifting the heavier weights. You always, like I say, you always start lighter and then go heavier as you build. You're not gonna build huge muscles with my workouts, right? I don't think I've ever lifted anything more than 12 pounds with my workouts. So we wanna be wary of our joints. And again, we work on both endurance and strength building. So endurance, we might use lighter weights, just having more reps. I think both are extremely important for those muscles. And always making sure to stretch. 99% of the time on my videos, we always stretch, and you need to do that too because flexibility is just as important. If you have a great shoulder muscle, but you can't reach behind you to grab the seat belt because you've lost all that flexibility or you have a frozen shoulder, that's not going to do you much good either. So always important to stretch to keep that mobility just as important as your strength. Okay, a little bit, people asked about my diet, and I'm not a dietitian. If again, specific questions, find a YouTube channel someone who's a dietitian who might have some great advice for you. I do think it's important for our seniors to stay hydrated, right? It helps lubricate our joints. We definitely need the protein. So especially after doing a strength routine, make sure you're getting enough protein, lean protein. As far as what I eat, it's probably more about what I don't eat. I don't eat fast food. I don't eat red meat. I'll admit I have a sweet tooth, but as I've gotten older, I'm trying to limit my sugar as well. I do drink maybe a glass or two of red wine once or twice a week. Again, I really try to limit that. It's a matter of what makes me feel good. That's going to be different for everybody. I do eat dairy, but what I eat is full fat dairy. A lot of times you take out the fat and then your body it's all like the sugar. So I eat a lot of eggs, I eat a lot of avocados, salmon, chicken, I eat bread. It's more about what I'm not eating. And I cook healthy. I try to do organic when I can. I think that's really important for feeling great. What you're putting in your body is really important. So I try to be aware of that, where the food comes from, and I certainly don't want any pesticides and whatnot on it. So that's just a few tips of what I do and what I would recommend. Again, not always available for everybody, but you just do what you can. Absolutely. And like I said before, my advice to you is you do you. You listen to your body. Talk to your doctor or your chiropractor if you need to. Don't suffer if you're having any pain with being consistent. You can definitely make changes in your body at any age, so it is never too late to start. And I know I'm not just talking to seniors, you guys, about only 60% of my channel, of my viewers, are actually 60 years or above. And I love that. It's absolutely for everybody. I know everybody doesn't like to do burpees, or maybe you're not motivated by the 20-year-old, and I totally get that 100%. So I appreciate you guys spending your time with me, and I will continue to work hard for you guys, again, to grow the channel together as we can. So with that, and speaking of you do you, I would like to offer a quick giveaway. So what I would like you to do, I have my T-shirts, my merchandise on the website, which is linked on every video in the description. I'll link it in this video as well, or right here, and it's also on the About section. So winner gets to pick a t-shirt and a water bottle of their choice. I will send it to you. So to enter, all you have to do is to make sure that you are subscribed to the channel. Some of you think that you are, but that's not always the case. Make sure you're subscribed. And then simply write in the comments anything that you want about this video and what your type of favorite workout is. Again, is it strength? Is it the walking workouts? You just let me know what your favorite type of workout is, and that will get you in. I will do a random drawing in 1 week after this video posts. I will reply to you if the winner, you will then email me. So that's how that will work. Good luck. Feel free to share it. And as always, thanks for working out with me. And we'll see you next time.